We're back at you here at 3 Point View, where drinking beer and talking sports is what we do. We talked about LeBron getting back together with his old boy, Kyrie Irving.
Well, I don't mean to cut you off, but I'm sure they're starting to recognize the theme. If this little prick keeps coming over here and he doesn't have an alcoholic beverage, I'm not going to cheers him. So just in case you wonder, I love Clint. I'm not blowing him off. But
I thought
Monster Energy drink, Dunkin' Donuts coffee.
I thought it was court ordered.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
I'm just trying to get sponsorships.
Whatever. Continue.
So anyway, LeBron teamed up with Kyrie. Kyrie has a new movie coming out, Uncle Drew, basketball movie. Who's all in this movie, Brandon?
I know Shaq was in it. Reggie Miller, Nate Robinson,
Chris Webber.
I don't know. It's got an all-star lineup of.
Are you gonna watch it?
Yeah, I think I'll actually go see it in theater.
Did they actually go to Rucker Park? Or?
Yeah, it looked like it in the movie theater.
I mean, you know how they can set it up to make it look like Rucker Park. I don't know if it was actually Rucker Park.
Shaq said that you will be surprised by the dancing skills of Reggie Miller.
Yeah.
That lead-in Shaq,
that boy can dance.
That lead-in Shaq makes me want to see it, because I was like on the fence, like, should I watch it? And then once he said that Reggie Miller's getting down, Reggie Miller's voice to me is hilarious. Like, it just makes me laugh. It's kind of like that.
I like Reggie.
I do too.
He's very straight edge, just like boom. He tells you exactly how it is.
If you suck, or if you don't.
Yeah, that's it.
So with Uncle Drew coming out, let's talk about all-time NBA basketball movies. Brandon printed out the list, the top.
Yeah, I don't know whose list this was per se, but there's the top 20. The Sixth Man, which was one of my personal favorites. The Pistol, The Birth of a Legend. The Fish That Saved Pittsburgh. Never.
That's an old one.
That's what Dr. J.
So. Finding Forrester. Coach Carter. Cornbread Earl and Me. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. The Basketball Diaries. Fast Break. Teen Wolf. Sunset Park. Space Jams, which I'm rather surprised it's as low as it is. I expected it to be higher on the list. Glory Road. Love and Basketball. Great movie. Rebound. The Legend of Earl the Goat.
Which Manigault.
Thank you.
Talked about earlier.
Hoosiers, Above the Rim, Blue Chips, White Men Can't Jump, and
number one,
He's Got Game.
I got it.
I know you do. I agree with it, man. Honestly,
I do not agree with it.
For the most part, it's pretty much agreeable.
Yeah. Go ahead, Brock. We know he's a movie connoisseur.
Hoosiers is iconic.
That's just because you're wearing that mustache right now.
Oh my God! What?
Throw an Indiana jersey on him.
Yeah, you damn Caucasian.
These movies don't even belong in the. Okay, He Got Game was decent. White Man Can't Jump, comedy genius right there. It actually brought out the early '90s and the mindset of basketball.
You don't agree with
It took basketball and showed
Blue Chips.
I like Blue Chips.
Blue Chips.
Did you hear the underlying story with Blue Chips?
No.
Actually, that's how Penny Hardaway got drafted by the Magic because of that movie. Because Shaq and him buddy-buddied, so he went over to the front.
And who was it? Was it Busey or Nolte?
It was Nolte.
Nolte. Okay, you tell me the names from Blue Chips. I don't have real notes here. This is all.
We got the same thing.
Okay, go ahead. Who's the?
Nobody's got notes off.
I mean, I could pull out, find out who's in it. I know Nolte, Penny Hardaway.
Let's go back to what we were talking about. Get his Hoosier thing.
Yeah, go ahead. You were the one that was disagreeing with
what we were talking about off camera.
Hit us with it.
Jimmy Chitwood in the movie. Jimmy Chitwood was. Okay, we're from the Midwest. And it resembled Midwest basketball and how much it means to a town or a city or a small town or whatever. Like, Jimmy Chitwood came in, he wouldn't play basketball, so on and so forth. There's Dennis Hopper character who's a fall-down alcoholic. Everybody had given up on him. Dennis Hopper? I gotta remember that one. Good one. So anyway, I would know it if I didn't have so many two-tree drinks in me. Anyway, so Gene Hackman, the coach, was by far what he did. Mindset. He put coaching. Coaching is that. Coaching is just not. Everybody thinks it's X's and O's. A lot of it is just managing people, and getting people to step out of their comfort zone and getting people to embrace.
I'm gonna say, how the hell did we get to coaching? We're talking about movies.
Guys, it's freaking Hoosiers.
Listen, is Hoosier your number one movie? Is that what you're telling me?
Exactly. It's the number one basketball movie of all time.
What we talked about off camera, and for all you guys out there. Okay, you say Hoosiers is number one.
By far.
Basketball movie. Okay, so what is the number one boxing movie?
It's Rocky. I don't care.
Or is it Raging Bull?
I'm a Rocky guy.
I mean, that's exactly what this is.
The thing is, you could go You could go from a.
You can go either or.
Dude, I love the 6 man, and it's
Blue
funny.
Chips does not compare to freaking.
Not
Hoosiers.
Blue Chips.
Blue
Not
Chips
Blue
is
Chips.
okay.
White Man Can't
I'm
Jump,
gonna
and
get,
He Got Game.
He Got Game. Jesus Shuttlesworth.
Yeah.
Denzel, baby.
Denzel, Ray
It's
Allen.
good. It's not a Hoosiers movie.
Oh.
White Man Can't Jump.
Above the Rim had Bertie Mac and Tupac, and had a bunch of legends in it.
So
Love and
what the hell did that
Basketball.
make it a good movie?
made-
What are we shooting
made me wanna
Friday
go back.
here? Like what the hell is wrong
Made
with
me want to
you?
go back and rewatch it.
I would watch all these again to the top 5. I mean, then you got Teen Wolf, Space Jam.
Those are classics.
Coach Carter was good. Basketball Diaries classic with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh, that showed his range.
I could care less about Birth of a Legend, Fish that Say Pittsburgh, O with Julia Stiles, Finding Forrester with Sean Connery.
You're the man now, dog.
The Rock. Fast Break, I don't even know what the hell that is. Sunset
Break?
Park, I can't remember. Like it's on the tip
Sunset
of my
Park
tongue.
was with the dude. He's in all his movies.
Yeah,
the little one.
the
He looked
little-
like Skee-Lo.
Looked like Onyx.
Yeah.
Is that the guy? Was he Onyx?
Was he? He might have been Onyx. Sorry, Onyx.
Wow.
Glory Road. Who was that? Was that Samuel?
No, that was with that guy who played. I sing this sound. Sweet Home Alabama. I know too much crap. The guy she was married
You
to
know a
in
lot
Sweet
of
Home
southern
Alabama.
crap with that mustache you got.
Like that right now.
I don't know. Love and
Give
Basketball.
me a Jimmy Chitwood.
Love and Basketball. Was
That
good.
Jimmy Chitwood right there. He's the best damn basketball player you ever did see.
Little Tim Lamont.
Okay.
That's who you kind of look like right now.
Timmy! Shout out to Tim Lamont. I doubt you're watching,
You're
but
still a
I'll
better
shoot
shooter.
this
You're
kid.
still a better shooter than me, Lamont. So I'll block it.
But yeah, I mean 1 through 5, I can agree that that's about being right, give or take a couple, placements.
Above the Rim, Hoosiers, Blue Chips, Neon Bedeau was Shaq's name in the movie. Butch, what was his last name? Penny Hardaway. The fact that you had a black dude named Butch sticks in your mind. Like I've never met a black dude named Butch.
Yeah, well, it wasn't
He was a
Cassidy.
wrestler.
What's that?
Butch Reed. He was a wrestler.
Okay.
Go ahead, continue. Sorry.
So anyway, so White Man Can't Jump. I love White Man Can't Jump. When they had the bet,
I can hear Jimmy.
you can't hear Jimmy. He's like a black man rather look good and lose than look
Right.
bad and win. You don't hear Jimmy. Everybody in the whole goddamn band was white
He was
except Jimmy.
so excited to go home and tell Rosie Perez he can hear Jimmy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
Heard
was
Jimmy.
I want a glass of water. Remember, I'm thirsty. When she
I
said
always
that.
kind of had a thing for Rosie Perez when I was young.
Did you
Now
have-
she's creepy to me.
Man, when we were younger we were what, 12, 13 at that
Yeah.
time?
Yeah.
And she had that white tank top on with no bra underneath. I mean, that as a teenager, you're like, you're like seeing that on TV.
I used to like it. Now I'm just like, yeah.
Right. Now it's on TV everywhere.
Yeah,
That type of stuff.
When they did the shoot off, is it to the east side or the west side? We going Sizzler. We going Sizzler. We ain't going no Sizzler. Remember when he
But
was
you have more catchphrases for White Man Can't Jump than you do Hoosiers, and your Hoosiers is number 1.
Oh my God! I'm talking a movie, Clint.
I'm
I'm talking a movie, Clint. A catchphrase
Right.
does not make a movie.
But still,
Jimmy
you
Chitwood.
seem more excited about White Man Can't Jump than you did Hoosiers.
I'm talking aggregate.
You're going into the
Hoosiers.
drama. You're going to the drama. of the
Hoosiers
movie.
has so much more.
But that's what I mean. You're going to the
Yeah.
drama of the movie, the story.
Oh my God! That's like.
That's
There's
what
a
you're
ton
going
of
to.
catchphrases from Dumb and Dumber and.
It's one of your favorite movies.
Right, but I wouldn't compare it with. I wouldn't compare it with freaking The Godfather.
No.
Right.
2 different categories.
Exactly.
2 different
They're
stories.
2 different as far as the.
This is the same category.
Okay, basketball movies, comedy, White Man Can't Jump.
Well, you
number
have
1.
you got
Basketball
cult
movies,
classics,
drama,
cartoons,
Hoosiers
drama.
number 1.
I mean, depending on what it is.
Those 2 movies are better than the rest of the movies on that list. Teen Wolf is like an '80s movie as far
It's
as.
a cult classic.
It's not a cult classic. It's Michael J. Fox. He's the fact. Did you ever know at the end
He
of the white
dressed up
guy?
as Teen Wolf.
I got a Teen Wolf shirt.
You have a Teen Wolf shirt.
Yeah.
Oh, good God. So.
And it's a schmedium.
It is a schmedium.
Did you see they use medium? They
Oh,
use
that's right. My
medium?
son sent you a picture of me walking around the house wearing it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So they
That's bad. Jerk.
over last week, everything we keep saying on the air, the story about the Bobby
Yeah.
Knight Max Kellerman used, the
Oh,
medium.
yeah.
They just were talking about that on TNT before the All-Star game. That
Right.
Shaq was wearing a medium.
Still on our shit.
I'm like, what the hell is going on here?
Right.
We're more famous than
My
we know.
point is, I don't think He Got Game's number 1. If you want to put White Man Can't Jump over Above the Rim because it's so iconic and what the '90s meant. And the thing was, I was
Listen.
thinking, it broke down
It's a
white white basketball and black basketball. It took that elephant in the room. Where he's saying this was white and this was black, and it took a white Woody Harrelson and a black Wesley Snipes, and it put them in the same room, and it made them confront those issues about what a black dude plays like and what a white guy plays like. And then from there, white dudes start dunking and wearing their shorts baggy and doing things that they didn't do before. And they once in a while they can do impersonation of a white dude on the radio where he doesn't talk like he has his thumb up his ass.
Once again, white man can't jump. Better than Hoosiers. Even
No,
Brock agrees.
No, it's not. It's not.
Even Brock agrees.
No, I don't agree. I'm saying
the story.
the story.
Listen,
What's this?
Hoosiers. I mean, how many people besides maybe you and like I don't know too many people that can sit here and tell you how great Hoosiers is. But we can go on and on and on about he got game, white man can't jump, above the rim, and blue chips.
He got game's number 1 on that list. That list sucks.
Hey, I don't disagree with it.
I found it on the internet.
I don't disagree.
It's gotta be true.
It's gotta be true. It's on the internet.
I mean, 1 through 5 is pretty solid. Like I said, give or take a couple placements.
I want everybody out there on Instagram and Twitter to send Brandon the list of who you think is number 1, because this list, I believe, is straight garbage. I believe it's close. I believe that Hoosiers 5. Come on.
I don't know. You just threw my list.
I got in the list.
That's why I said 1 through 5 is fine, give or take a couple placements. So Hoosiers could be 3, Hoosiers could be 4, Hoosiers could be 2, Hoosiers could be 1. I mean, it all depends. But 1 through 5, solid. Agreed?
I agree. I'll agree with that.
All right. And White Man Can't Jump is better than Hoosiers.
No, it's not better than Hoosiers. I let somebody borrow my White Man Can't Jump DVD. I still didn't get it back. I'm going to go find that now. It's been missing for probably 5 years now.
Yeah, you should probably watch it.
I will.
I bet if you had the opportunity to pick to watch White Man Can't Jump or Hoosiers, you would pick White Man Can't Jump. If it was in front of you.
You just mess with his morale, and you're right. He's angry about it.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to admit that you're right.
Because it's kind of like even though like,
you could fall asleep watching Hoosiers,
it's
you're wide awake like watching White Man Can't Jump.
Even it's kind of like watching The Wedding Singer and watching The Green Mile. You know what I mean? Like The Green Mile, you gotta set a part of your day aside. You know what I mean? Like you'll just sit there watching Wedding Singer and be like, oh, love stinks, yeah, like all that kind of stuff.
But you would pick White Man Can't Jump over Hoosiers to
watch with
exactly.
you guys. Yeah, never
Not
watch.
with
None of us.
Just
all by yourself.
Never watch on TBS. They butcher it with all the cussing and all that. So let's. Check us out on Instagram, Twitter, Roku TV, AM/FM 24/7. Thursdays at 3 p.m. is your pinky's still up. Don't do that. Anyway, get a hold of us and tell us what you think your greatest all-time basketball movies are. Even if you like Jimmy Chitwood or even if you don't hear Jimmy. We'll be right back at you with 3 Point View after this.